Hi friends, and thank you so much for joining me today in Split, Croatia. Today is going to be a feel-good yoga class that's for all levels, whether you're a beginner to advanced. We're going to be stretching and strengthening our body with some balancing poses. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and let's begin. Let's start in an easy seated pose, comfortable at the center of your mat. Close your eyes, take a deep inhale through your body. Exhale, let the breath all go. Inhale, open your eyes, place your hands on your knees, and start to slowly roll your neck to the right side, stretching out your neck, feeling into the side, the front, and the back of your neck, just nice slow motion. And then taking your neck and rolling it to the other side. So we're loosening up any tension held in our neck and our shoulders. Just relax your shoulders. Take your neck back to center and go ahead and lie all the way down on your back into a reclined butterfly pose. Placing the soles of your feet together, and your arms can be over your head. And starting with an inhale, go ahead and close your knees and place the hands along the side of your body. And as you exhale, open up your legs to the side, arms go overhead. Inhale, close the knees and drop the arms along the side. Exhale, open up, stretching through our hips, loosening up our lower back. Doing this a couple more times. Inhale, open up your arms and legs. Exhale, close your legs, arms along the side of the body. Stretch out your legs in front of you, your arms up to the sky, and inhale, roll your body all the way into a seated position, coming into a seated forward fold. So inhale, open up your chest and heart first. Exhale, lengthening and fold your body forward, stretching out through our hamstrings, releasing your head and your neck here. Just relax. Feel into your muscles, your hamstrings, your legs. And inhale, slowly roll your body up into a seated position, coming back into a child's pose, taking the knees as wide as your mat, letting your hips sink back, resting on your forehead and resting your arms nice and long in front of you, pushing your tailbone all the way down to your mat. And as you exhale, coming into upward facing dog, lifting your thighs slightly off the mat, stretching out the front of your legs. Exhale, sitting back into child's pose. Inhale, come forward into upward facing dog. Exhale, sit back into child's pose. So we're going to be moving through some poses here to really focus on our mind and body, bringing it into one. So connecting with our mind and body. Sitting back into child's pose. One last one. Inhale, come into upward facing dog. Exhale, sit back into child's pose. Take a breath here. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, come forward onto your forearms into a Sphinx pose, placing your shoulders over your wrists. And open up your chest and heart. Stretch out the front of your neck. Wiggle your hips side to side, loosening up tension in your lower back here. Feeling into this. And go ahead and take your arms along the side of your body. Lift up your legs into a full locust pose. So you're just on your pelvis, reaching those fingertips towards your feet, opening up your heart and chest here. Breathe. Exhale, let it all go. Take your legs back behind you, grabbing onto your ankles, making sure you're hip distance apart, coming into a bow pose, lifting your legs up to the sky, open your heart and your chest. Try to see if you can lift those thighs even higher, just breathing into this. And exhale, let it all go. Coming back into upward facing dog. And I'm just gonna actually, because it's windy, move my mat. Come into downward facing dog. Walk out your very first down dog. stretching out your hamstring. So straightening out one leg and bending the other knee. Just feeling into your body here. Pushing all of your weight back. Making sure your feet are hip distance apart. Allowing your head to be super heavy here. Just shaking it back and forth. Up and down. Loosening up your shoulders. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Making sure your body is in an upside down V. And inhale, come into upward facing dog. Exhale, come into down dog, but stay on your tippy toes. So you're stretching through your toes here. Inhale, upward facing dog, lifting up the thighs, open your heart. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog on the toes. 2 more. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 last one. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Untuck your toes. Push your hips all the way back, feeling into this. And go ahead as you inhale. Drop your hips almost all the way a couple inches off to the mat on your side. Exhale up. Inhale, almost dropping the hips to the right side. Inhale up. Exhale to the side. So just moving through this, stretching out our hips and our side body, lengthening the side body, using the strength of your arms and your shoulders here, breathing into this. So this is really good for eliminating any back fat, any side body fat, and also building strength in our arms and our wrists and our shoulders. So through that upper body, a couple more times. Breathe into this. Pick your body up back into downward facing dog. And go ahead and walk your feet all the way up to the front of your mat, standing forward fold. Grabbing your 2 big toes. Inhale, open up and lengthen out your spine first. Exhale, fold it all the way down. Pointing the crown of your head as close to the mat as possible. Stretching out your hamstrings here. Allowing your head to be super heavy so you can really lengthen through your back. And inhale, slowly roll your body up into a standing position. Inhale, raise the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we're going to warm up into a Surya Namaskar B, sun salutation. So come to the front of your mat. Inhale, bend the knees, come into chair, engaging the thighs. Exhale, dive it down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen the spine. Exhale, stepping back, plank position. Chaturanga, chest comes down first. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, stepping your right leg forward, grounding the back foot. Warrior 1. So your back foot is at a 45-degree angle, squaring the hips. Inhale, breathe and sink deeper. Exhale, hands down, stepping back, plank position, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping your left leg forward, grounding the right foot, 45-degree angle, bringing right hip forward, left hip back, sinking low into your warrior 1. Exhale, hands down on the mat, stepping back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Allow yourself 3 deep breaths here. Stretching through your back, through the back of your ankles, your hamstrings. Breathe into this. 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale. Exhale, push the hips back even further. 1 more breath. So following your breath, matching the movement with your breath. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, look to the front, hop or step, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look in front of you, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise the arms up, bending the knees, Uttanasana, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart and Samasthiti. Inhale, bend the knees again, sit low. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, stepping all the way back into plank position. So your body is in one straight line, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one deep breath in. Through the heart, through the lungs. Let it all go. And as you inhale, look to the front, hop or step, landing into Malasana Yoga Squat. Letting your toes face on the outer edges of your mat. So you're as wide as your mat, using your elbows to open up your hips. Your palms are together. Breathing into your squat. Exhale, let it go. And coming into our balancing posture, place your hands in front of you, your knees along your armpits or upper triceps, and then maybe lifting up one leg, lifting up the other. And if you're ready, lifting both feet up into your crow, using the strength of your arms, pointing those two big toes together, breathing into this. One deep breath in, exhale out. Inhale, coming back into a yoga squat, placing your hands and coming into a hero pose. Go ahead and lift up your knees off the mat, grab your shins, and move your legs one by one, stretching out through the ankles, making sure your spine, your back is straight here. So you're stretching through your shins, your ankles. You can always use props like a bolster or a blanket if you like. And coming out of this, come onto your tiptoes, making sure all 10 toes are untucked, flipping your fingers towards your knees, and move your hips side to side, really stretching through the fingers and the wrists and the front of your arms. So this is really great if you're sitting behind a desk all day, opening up through our fingers. This is really good if you have any carpal tunnel as well. Just allow your shoulders to be heavy and away from the ears, relaxing the shoulders. Breathing into this. Good, and then coming out, ending off today's practice into a full lotus pose, placing one leg on top of the other. So opening up through our hips here. Inhale, raising the arms up to the sky, looking up towards the palms of the hands. Exhale, hands to heart and Samasthiti. One last one. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. I hope you enjoyed, everyone, and doing this today for your health and your well-being. Subscribe to Yena Yoga, and I will see you next time on the mat. Namaste.